What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and a first impression of a very popular fragrance lineup from the brand of Emporio Armani. The lineup is none other than, you guessed it right, Stronger With You. Name of the fragrance? Sandalwood. This, I believe, is an UAE exclusive fragrance. I got my hands on it today, and I'm gonna share everything about this unboxing, bottle, design, and everything, and the first impression of what it smells like, what to expect, so that you can make a decision in case you're wondering to shell out that amount of money to obtain this from outside the US. So the only other flanker that I have from the Stronger With You line is the Freeze. And of course, I believe this one's a discontinued gem right now, so I use it little by little. I have another fragrance. This is Molecule 04. I believe this is what you call Molecule -4. This is what the box looks like. I think this was the -4. This is pure sandalwood. Creamy, dry, woody, like it's at a whole different level. So what am I expecting from sandalwood, the Stronger With You Sandalwood? Like, I'm really excited and curious to find out. Now, let me read out the notes to you from the official Armani website before I unbox. So on the top you have saffron, on the mids you have lavender and chestnuts, interesting, and on the base you have sandalwood and vanilla. What to expect, what do I get in the first couple of sprays, and of course I will do a full review, but make sure you are subscribed. You don't want to miss that, right? Again, guys, this is not a sponsored content. I would highly appreciate your interaction on my channel. Leave a comment, anything, hit the thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you money. So the cellophane is pretty thick. The box is a shiny one, as you can see, and it's like a very nice balsamic kind of green. Of course, it's a fingerprint magnet. I don't know if you can see it already. Like, there you go, the smudges. Beautiful presentation, I must say. Like, the golden and green is very nice, beautiful. Let's go ahead and find out what it smells like and what it looks like. Wow. Just like any other Stronger With You flanker, they resemble the same kind of bottle design and cap. Of course, it's a very deep green. I think the phone's camera is not doing a good job. Maybe the other cameras will, but it's a very nice, deep, like inky deep kind of green. Beautiful, almost like what fragrance was that? I think it's Ralph Lauren, that green bottle. So of course the cap is plastic, has some weight to it, and if you're thinking like if it's authentic or not, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like the eagle, the Emporio Armani logo right there inside. So guys, let me spray this on my skin directly and find out firsthand what it smells like. First impression of Armani, Emporio Armani Stronger With You Sandalwood 2025 release. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. Has a nice, decent atomizer. Ooh. And look at the amount of juice it shot out. Like, the atomizer is like fire. Wow. Whoa. Gotta spray from far away. So of course the alcohol blast is taking over. I'll just give it a couple of seconds. So opens up with some kind of like a fresh hint, like almost has this nice borderline gourmand kind of vibe. Chestnut, maybe it's working somewhere in the background, but it has that vibe. You get it right away. Saffron is pretty dominant in the opening. It's one of that spicy saffron. It's not one of your like the leather kind of one. Has that sweetness to it. Almost has a mouth-watering quality about it. Some balsamic vibes coming through. I believe that's probably from the lavender. Like, the lavender here is one of that spicy balsamic one rather than a full-blown floral one. So of course the sandalwood is in the base, but what I notice is there's a very nice and clean, it's not overly sweet, it's not bubblegum kind of sweet like, in Freeze, you get that like a lot of sweetness in it. But over here in sandalwood, I did not see that sweetness coming through. It's more subdued, it's more refined. Some really nice characteristic about it, like it's a bit mysterious, I must say. So the saffron sandalwood combination is pretty much at this point, like past 3-4 minutes, it's smooth. The best part is it's a smooth one. It's a smooth, creamy sandalwood. It's not a dry one. Unlike, sometimes if I'm talking about this one, like the Molecule 04, if you're talking about this one comes off as creamy, very creamy, and at some point it might feel like a bit too dry. But this one, the Armani Stronger With You Sandalwood, it's more on the creamy side, at least in the opening, first impression. I don't know how it's going to develop over time. The vanilla, it's nice. It has this nice mild sweetness about it. It's like a sweet texture, but it's more on the creamy nature. It's more woody, not too sweet, creamy kind of texture. In my opinion, this is a very nice fragrance, in my opinion, because what I don't get is super uber like headache inducing kind of vibes. What I'm getting is a very gentlemanly, very well dressed kind of vibes, like you're in a tuxedo or a suit, you're headed out towards your office or to some important meeting or a date night. Perfect for those situations. And I believe because it's not overly opulent, it's not overwhelming at this point, at least, I would say this can be easily rocked, especially in like one of those cooler summer days, like when it's not too humid, not too hot. But then again, come to think about it, if it's an UAE exclusive, it's very hot out there. People wear these fragrances. People wear heavy oud fragrances in the high heat because they're used to it, right? It's part of something, a part of their culture. But overall, like that nice freshness, balsamic kind of vibe that's coming through in sandalwood. This is nice. It's actually nice. Like the more it's developing, it's becoming more and more like a very mature kind of character. And by mature, I'm not saying like it's an old man's fragrance. Of course, a younger guy can definitely pull this off. I feel this is more unisex, although it has this masculine tendency, but can be rocked by anybody. Has some kind of like a smoky bitterness about it. I don't know what. Maybe the chestnut, like as the chestnuts are, roasting, you kind of get that smoky chestnut hazelnut thing, nutty kind of thing. Not exactly the nut, but like roasting the thing itself. It's nice. It's actually very good. Like, guys, this one's pretty expensive out there. Like, if you have somebody, a friend or somebody, a relative or somebody who's traveling from the UAE or somewhere around that zone, you could definitely grab this for a good price. But I think in the United States, if you are looking at eBay prices, I think they are trying to sell it well over $200. So this is good, man. This is good. Very nice creation. And because it's not like overly powerful, this is very easy to wear. Very easy to wear. I mean, the saffron, if you love saffron, and in the opening, it's pretty saffron dominated. But of course, you'll enjoy it. I can assure you that much. Don't blind buy, because like this is pretty expensive. If you don't end up liking it, yeah, you might regret the price that you're gonna pay. But of course, you heard it first from me, in case you missed the other reviewers or anybody. So that was my first impression and unboxing of Emporio Armani's Stronger With You Sandalwood, a brand new 2025 release. Guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel, support my channel, show some love by hitting the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. What's your favorite sandalwood based fragrance? I would love to hear about it. Until the next one, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.